Good morning, everybody. I want you to think about this for a few minutes before I come back. How many of your family members have the only disease in your families? I'm talking about your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles. How many in your immediate family are the only one with a single disease that nobody else in your family has? You think about that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Have any of you thought about or even know of anybody in your family that has a disease that you don't know about? I have a lot of family members my age, or they're in my generation, and I have one with MS, and her sister has fibromyalgia. I have another cousin that has MS, not MS, fibromyalgia, and then you have me with Crohn's and Gastropareis. The one thing that we have in common is that we have the same grandfather. So it runs either on the Stinson side or on the Shockley side. I don't know of any other diseases. Mine now is probably from the Smith side. Smith or Martin side. Because mine is gastric intestinal. And my grandmother died because of gastric cancer. And then we also found out that she died with, she had really bad heart disease as well. And I think they said it was cardiac arrest or something. I have her original death certificate. And then also, my mom's brother died with colon cancer. So the gastric intestinal runs on my mom's side of the family. Don't know anything else, but that's about it. And then on my husband's side of the family, there's one with MS and another with MS. So my kids got the double whammy. And I watched my daughter close with the symptoms and signs with Crohn's disease, because she's the most like me. And my son, I don't know what to think about him. He usually tells me when something's going on with him, so hopefully he'll tell me, unless I gotta ask him. So that was kind of the reason for this video. Kind of a self-awareness, because doctors don't always catch it, and unless you tell them that your family has a history of these things, and what side of the family it was on, and who it was, and all of that, they don't know it. They just don't know it, and so they might not even think that, hey, maybe we need to watch more closely for this. Maybe we, and I've been lucky that my doctors do watch for that. So we don't have to worry about colon cancer because I no longer have my colon. And so for me, that's one less thing I gotta worry about. So, but it's scary when you think about your kids because you don't want your kids to have it. I thought my son had a disease in his bones, and he brought him up there to Cosaires to have him checked, and it was a disease for brittle bone disease, osteo, I don't know, some long word, and luckily he didn't. His bones kept breaking for no reason, and so we took him to the centers, and there's nothing wrong with him, thank God. Cause I cried every night, thinking he could break his bones and eventually end up in a wheelchair. But we're all gonna end up in a wheelchair before it's over. Cause Crohn's eats you away. And Gastropareis is hitting at you too. It sucks. So, no. Maybe this will make you think about writing down things or looking closer at your family. And see if you can, connect anybody with you in your family. And maybe get an idea of what side of the family, you got the illness from or whatever. And that's all I want to say because I'm sorry. Because people don't ever really think about that. And since I really don't know a whole lot about my family's background, Ancestry.com really helped me. And, but I mean, there's still a lot that I don't know, and it doesn't help me, don't help my kids, but I can give them what I do know, and my history, and they know their dad's history, and, and that's always a good start. So, anyway, short and sweet, get to the point, got it there. But you guys, you have children, write it down, give it to them when they get old enough to do something with it. And, it's always nice to have a letter written to your kids just in case something does happen to you. And they end up being like me, not knowing a thing about my family. And, I wish my parents would have done it, but they didn't. Yes, I'm tired. So anyway, I'm gonna leave you off with this note and tell you to please make sure you write a letter to your children so that when they get of age, they have the information that they need from you about your background, your parents, anything you know about your grandparents, anything that can help them. Write them a letter out about any diseases, anything that they had that you can remember, high cholesterol, any of that to help your kids. Because you're not always going to be around to help them. And you're not going to be around to help them with their kids and grandkids either. So people wait to have kids. So write it down, write in a letter, and give it to them. Well, with that, I am going to close this because I'm extremely sleepy right now. So, you guys have a good day.